Congratulations!
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay, we'll save this for later.
I'm very busy working hard, Siwei.
Okay.
I can't be drinking at work. I'm a professional.
All right, but
how are you?
First of all, congratulations on getting engaged.
Thank you very much. I didn't have a choice.
Oh gosh. So how was it?
It is nerve-wracking, but a long time coming. Luckily, Clarisse has been very patient with me for quite some time.
Okay, enough about you.
Yeah.
So what's your first memory of me?
The first few memories of hanging out with you were very blurry.
I see.
Involved lots of beer. And,
Right. This is why these things are here.
I came for internship, right? It was March 2018. I came for internship.
Ooh, wow, been a while.
That's when I first met you and the rest of the people here. We briefly lived together, right?
Yep. So we were housemates for a while.
So we had good fun. You looked after me.
I would say the time we met is kind of like the bachelor period of our lives.
Yes.
So how did we get to this point? You getting engaged and me
I think
married at this point.
I think it's a series of wrong decisions. No, I'm kidding.
that does sound that sounds right though.
Yeah, there's a progressive lapse in judgment and one mistake after another, and now we're here.
Yeah, and we're now here.
When I met you, you're a single bachelor guy. I moved to Singapore, a single guy as well, so we kind of used to hang out together, we go out, party together. But I think it's a natural progression, right? We started off as somewhat juvenile boys.
Yep. Yeah, we were.
Yeah, and we've attempted to grow up.
We're kind of getting there.
We've come quite a long way, but it's been a long time, right? It's been, since we met, it was 8 years ago. We've matured, I think, personally, professionally, in our relationships as well. Yeah, so it's good. It's nice. Yeah, I'm very happy for you, Siwei, to be finally attempting to grow up.
Oh, thanks. You too. Were you just following suit?
Right.
My dear Singaporeans and Becky, if Siwei's wearing this to the wedding, run for the hills. Oh, hi Siwei.
What's your first memory of me and Bex?
So when I was here on placement and I was with the two other guys that I was here with, and we were down at East Coast. It was quite late at night.
East Coast Park, that
was it. So you were walking towards us and I said, hey, Ibby, that's Siwei and that's Bex from work. And I was like, Siwei. And you just went, just walked right past us. And thankfully it was dark because you couldn't see me go bright red because I felt so embarrassed. I was like, it's either not Siwei and I've got people confused, or it is and he really doesn't want to say hello to me. But I think at that point you didn't want anybody to know that you and Becky were together.
That is exactly right.
Yeah, so now I'm invited to the wedding. I feel like, I've really grown on these two.
Yep, so
from the day that they blanked me.
You are actually the first podiatrist who saw us together officially.
Are you serious? I was the first one.
So my memory of that is me and Bex were walking. I was like, let's get some food. I was like, oh no, all the interns are there. And Elliott spotted us. So I was holding her hand. And she's like, she threw my hand away, and she started running away. So I'm like, maybe I'll hit the other way.
Yeah, there was a moment where I was like, oh wow, maybe they didn't like me. But David, who I was with, said you probably didn't want anybody to know.
Yeah, it's true.
But you know me, my lips are sealed.
Yep.
I might gossip, but I don't spread the gossip.
So you are the one who. This is why you're a groomsman.
Exactly.
You're the one who kept the secret for the longest.
That's it. So all of you sat on those tables that aren't groomsmen, this is why.
Okay, yeah. So interesting that you said that there's like a second wave of like people around you getting married, me included. When I'm in my 20s, it was a bit of a FOMO kind of thing.
Yep.
Me wanting to get married versus now, where I'm more mature, hopefully, it's two different drivers.
Yep.
When I was younger, it was people around me starting to get married, you're like, am I like behind on the race, right?
Yep.
And then you reach a point in my 30s, I was like, hey, actually now that everyone's married and I'm living my life, this seems like a better way of living.
Yep, I agree.
So my entire decade of me in my 30s was like me, it's a me, right? A me scenario.
Yeah.
This is the point where you start to drift away from people who are married.
Yes.
Because we're living our lives and they are living our lives, and when we get together we have nothing in common to talk about. Right?
That's right, yes.
Yeah, so for me to hit my 40s and suddenly be like, out of the blue, why take that step now, is really because of the right person.
Yeah.
And the right person and the right time, I would say.
Yeah.
How do you know this person is the one? I would think life is like an interactive movie, a bit like a game, right? And we are the main characters of our own lives. And then as we walk through it, we will encounter different people. I'll encounter you, I'll encounter Steph. And then, not NPCs, party members. We literally party together, right? We're like party members.
Of course, we are the coolest party. Come on.
Yeah, we're the coolest party.
Yeah.
But one day we will just meet that one person that will just, wow, okay, I need to journey through life with this person. Bye-bye, everyone. And then we just go off. Yeah, so that's my view of this marriage. I'm not saying like I can't hang out with you guys anymore, but it's more like there needs to be sacrifices, right? Even if she needs me to go IKEA instead of going to Kashmir, I'm like, I have to do it. End of the day, that's what love is, right? Putting your partner above what you really want to do. And in this kind of small scenarios. 2023, 2024, very, very trying times for me. You also know because you're so close to me, right? I guess what I said I don't remember what kind of things I prayed, but more like, okay, God, this is my life is in your hands. If this is your will, just show me the way. From the day I decided to propose, had no action done yet, to me asking Becky, telling Becky about this trip that we're going for, to going to look for the ring. So just all these behind the scenes pre-productions, right, didn't prepare me for what's to come, which is me getting fired. And that happened before the proposal even happened. To most laymen, this is like such a bad omen. At the same time, the good thing is like we are media people, we are writers, we are storytellers, and we also know that once we put in writing, when we put a main character on a main character path, it's not going to be smooth sailing. Yeah, you're going to start putting obstacles in this person's path just to make sure that this person is ready for the final boss. So yeah, what are your thoughts on me getting married?
So I actually went back to our WhatsApp, then I do like some keyword search. So it started by you saying like, oh, I'm going to, where was it, Bali?
Bali, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to Bali soon. Your sister like booked you guys like a villa.
Yeah.
And you guess that the proposal is going to happen.
Yeah.
And I checked with you a few times and it seems like you are pretty certain. So
Yeah.
I'm happy for you lah.
So what are your thoughts of getting married?
Okay, I feel that eventually I will get married. It's just a matter of when.
Okay.
But now I see my good friend is getting married, so I also don't know whether I will get married soon or not. Maybe I will be somewhat influenced by you in a good way.
Yeah, so it's really not for the faint-hearted. For me, it's now because I just realized it's quite poetic that I'm getting married at 42, because I would have lived 21 years as a kid, from 0 to 21 years old, and I've lived 21 years as an adult, from 21 to 42. Yeah, so it's kind of like the point where I feel like, okay, time to move forward already.
I mean, marriage is something sacred.
Yeah.
Let's try to keep to that idea. We don't want to treat it lightly. We want to do it once, we want to do it right.
Yeah.
You just find a partner you really want to be with, wake up to, and you make that conscious decision, the choice that you want to love this person. You accept her for what she is, and she will accept you for who you are, and you both will face life challenges together.
Yeah.
I think to find someone like that, it's difficult. I mean, you need time to filter that out, the experience of both of you, maybe traveling together, maybe just encountering both obstacles together in life. Only then will you know how will both of you pull through for that. And that is the hard part.
Everything boils down to choice, whether you want to or you don't want to. And if two people make the same choice to love each other and support each other, I think that would be a good start lah. I would say start because marriage is never the end journey. Nothing in this world is ever an end journey because everything is always growing and you're always learning.
I think we're at an age where it's socially acceptable for a lot of people to choose not to get married. What you said at the start of this interview, love is transactional, I think that is not wrong. That is reality for most layman people, right? But in our worldview as Christians, love is, what's that word?
Love is another
Unconditional.
hour of filming
Unconditional.
this. Yeah.
Okay, so love is unconditional
Yeah.
and love is sacrifice.
Yes, correct.
Right? Not saying like I'm sacrificing a lot for this marriage, but I do think that it is, can I say the death of individualism?
Stop it! Stop it!
I think I've told you this many times. I feel like when it comes to my career and growth, you're like always the person I look up to.
Oh, thanks.
I'm always taking a step forward and I always think, okay, what would Zach do? I'm going to ask Zach what he thinks. If I should do this, if I should not do this, if I should take up this job offer, if I should leave. And I'm always constantly asking you for your opinion because I value your opinion and you're someone I definitely look up to.
Ooh,
So yes, that's why we're still friends.
So I'm your personal Yoda.
Yes, you are. Help me, you shall.
Well, okay, so now that we're at this point, we have all good times together.
Yep.
And but what are your thoughts of me getting married?
It was a long time coming. But I thought it was going to take slightly longer. I didn't think you were going to commit to it then and there. But when you did it, I was quite pleasantly surprised because I've known you for so long and you've never been the kind of man that deviates. You are a one-woman man.
Yeah.
And when you said you're going to settle down, I thought, yeah, I mean, I think that's great because it just further solidifies my view of you that you're a good man, you know. You
thanks.
decided to marry that girl you've been with for so long, and you guys built a relationship together. And getting married is to just show that you love and care for each other more.
The whole getting married thing has never been like a goal.
Yep.
Meeting Becky changed all that. I would say like it's more powerful now versus like I always want to get married.
Yep.
And then I just meet someone and I get married. It's
Yep.
such a duh,
Yeah.
right?
I think being ready is a progress.
Yeah.
You don't wake up ready. You don't wake
Yeah.
up like, oh, I want to marry. Somewhere, somehow, you knew Beck was the one, Becky was the one, and then eventually you hyped yourself up to get there, and now you're here.
What are your thoughts of me getting married?
I think it's about time.
Okay,
It's
okay.
been forever.
Right.
And I'm just so happy that you actually met someone who is just like you, someone who allows you to be who you are, as you are. I think that's very important. The last thing you want is to be with someone who like changes you or you have to change yourself for someone else. And I feel
Right.
like you and Becky complement each other really well. Yeah.
I feel that it's someone that God has brought to your life. Not coincidental that you guys met and you guys got together. I feel like it's definitely God's timing.
I'm just so happy for you. Yeah, that it's
Yay.
finally happening.
Thanks.
Being married, isn't the end of anything. It's a continual growth. It's important to be with someone you can grow together with and be the best version of yourself. Because a lot of people have this misconception that, when you get married, there's a lot of sacrifices that you have to, depending, of course, if it's like bad things, then you should sacrifice those. But it's not like the end of chasing your dreams. If anything, this is the best time for you to chase your dreams because you have that support of the person you love. And likewise, together, you guys can accomplish so much more.
Wow, great.
I'm so...
Yeah. Well,
Marriage is great. Highly recommend.
Yeah. Okay, and one more advice would be always put God first. I believe that He's the one that holds the relationship together and He's the one that brought you guys together in the first place. No matter what challenges and trials you guys face, you guys are not alone. Yeah, I can always rely on Him.
And go. Okay, what was that you want to ask?
As a party, we are characters of our own lives.
Yeah.
We meet a partner of our own, we go off and live separately. But the question is, does the party ever get back together again?
Really, really depends. Because you guys are all not married yet, right? I feel like the chances of us getting together as a party is diminished the more of us get married. Then again, it could be the other way. It could be all of us get married, and then we just agree with our partners that, hey, we're just gonna doing a nostalgic get together to go Las Vegas or something. Then it can happen.
Vegas.
Right? Yeah. So I think it is. So maybe you guys should quickly get married.